everybody. Hello. Well, you're probably thinking, what the hell am I doing here? Well, I'll tell you. I'm here because I've been a lifelong Labour supporter, and I think that the only way to get real change is by getting in a Labour government. And I think the Liberals have shown they're a busted flush. They tried to change things. They haven't made any real impact. We've had a Tory government for 5 years. Nothing's really changed. We've seen the NHS being dismantled brick by brick in front of our very noses. The NHS, of course, brought to this country by the Labour Party, which is a testament to what can be achieved when people come together for the greater good. That's why the Tories don't like it, because it stands as a beacon for the things that can be achieved. I think we all know which way the Tories' priorities lie, as we've seen by they turn a blind eye when their friends in high places avoid paying taxes, whether they be a company or an individual, and while they look the other way. We know that that's a busted flush, because of course when those people, those great corporate institutions avoid paying taxes, ordinary working people are left to pick up the tab. And I think it's about time we had a change, a fundamental change, and the only real change we can have is through getting a Labour victory. And we need to make sure that Catherine gets elected. This is a marginal seat. She's a great candidate. Every single vote counts, and everyone you can persuade to vote, that counts too. When you do, if you're campaigning or you're canvassing, you're asking people, make sure to ask them what time they're going to vote, because if you focus them on the time, they're more likely to vote. And as I say, every single vote counts in this constituency, because it's one of the marginals. So do your level best. I'll say thank you for all the hard work you do. You know, I stand up here and people think it's great because I'm famous or whatever, but I know that you people do the hard work. It's the unsung work, and we all appreciate it very much. So all power to your elbow. Let's go out there and not take our foot off the gas until Thursday, so we can have a Labour victory. I've been a lifelong Labour supporter, and I know at their heart they represent the values that I've always held dear, which is looking after the many and not just looking after the privileged few. The reason the Tories don't like NHS and they're trying to destroy it by a death by 1,000 cuts, by chipping away at it as if we wouldn't notice, is because the NHS stands as a beacon of what can be achieved when people come together for the greater good, and for that reason they don't like it, because it stands there as a stark reminder and something which is directly the antithesis of their politics and their value. It's whoever's got the stamina that's going to win this, and the Tories look like they're faltering, and it looks like everyone's really found their form, including Ed Miliband, who's really come through and shown that he's a match for the right-wing naysayers in league with their right-wing proprietors who own most of the press in this country. But it shows that people power really can succeed, and so all power to your elbow. And remember, we're going to keep going without faltering all the way to the finishing line. So here's to Labour and giving it all we've got.
Do you want to meet the living legend, Mr. Steve Coogan? Just going across the road. I don't know if they've got help in them, probably Jim Davison or something like that. They would have had Bernard Manning, but he's not available. It's great to be here. It's very important all the work you're doing. I know there's still a lot of work to do, but this is such a crucial constituency, because there's everything to play for here, and this does set the tone for the rest of the country. It's sometimes, I know, a bit thankless when you're when you're knocking on doors invisibly, and you might feel underappreciated, because I do this and people slap me on the back and all I'm doing is standing on a ladder with a megaphone. but it is really important, the work you do, and it's something I know that I'm here because, you know, no one's like yourselves, no one's paying me to do this. It's not in my own vested interest to do this. Like some of the Tories who are just feathering the nest with their friends so they can make money for their shareholders, these various companies that avoid paying tax. It's so important that no pressure is let up at all at this point. We have to keep going all the way to the finishing line because it's within our grasp. But I know you won't be complacent, but maybe corral people who may be sitting on the fence. Tell them all you get by sitting on the fence is splinters up your butt. That's all from me. Good luck, and let's keep going till Thursday.